Every legend begins with a dream so powerful it defies logic, defies odds, and burns even in darkness. Cristiano Ronaldo's story is one of those rare journeys where a dream became destiny. It's the tale of a boy from a small island who dared to believe he was meant for something far greater than his circumstances, and then proved it to the entire world. Born on February 5, 1985, in Funchal, Madeira, Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro entered a world that offered him little. His family was poor, their home small, their resources limited. His father worked as a kit man at a local football club, his mother a cook and cleaner. Life was hard, but young Ronaldo didn't see hardship. He saw a field, a ball, and endless possibility. From the moment he could walk, football became his language. He played on the streets barefoot, using anything he could find as a ball. He would dribble past older boys, dodging rocks and laughter, his eyes fixed on one vision, becoming the best. People saw a dreamer. He saw destiny. But destiny never comes without struggle. At just 12 years old, Cristiano left his family and everything familiar to join Sporting Lisbon's academy on the mainland. Imagine being a young boy, alone in a strange city far from home, missing family and comfort, yet refusing to quit. The homesickness, the isolation, the tears, they were real. But even more real was his willpower. He promised himself he'd make it. He didn't just want to play football, he wanted to change it. Every day, while others rested, Cristiano trained harder. He was the first to arrive, the last to leave. He did extra drills, extra runs, extra work, because he knew the world doesn't reward talent alone. It rewards those who never stop improving. He faced mockery from teammates who thought he was too serious, too intense, too ambitious. But ambition was his armor. He wasn't training for applause, he was training for greatness. And greatness noticed. At 16, he made his debut for Sporting's senior team. In his first match, he didn't just play well, he shined. Scouts from across Europe took note, but one fateful game in 2003 changed everything. Sporting Lisbon played against Manchester United, and Cristiano tore their defense apart. His speed, his skill, his confidence, it was electric. Sir Alex Ferguson, United's legendary manager, watched in awe and knew instantly, this boy was destined for Old Trafford. That same year, Cristiano Ronaldo became a Manchester United player. But his arrival wasn't greeted with universal praise. Some thought he was too flashy, all tricks and no substance. Yet Ronaldo didn't argue, he worked. He spent endless hours after training perfecting his shots, his sprints, his free kicks. His hunger was unmatched. Under Ferguson's mentorship, he transformed. He gained strength, discipline, and a ruthless mindset. Slowly but surely, the world began to see what he had always believed: he was special. By 2008, Cristiano Ronaldo had achieved what few ever could. He won the Premier League, the Champions League, the Ballon d'Or, and the admiration of millions. But his dream didn't end there. Destiny was calling again, this time from Madrid. In 2009, Real Madrid paid a record-breaking sum to bring Ronaldo to Spain. Many questioned if he could handle the pressure. Could he thrive under the weight of expectations? The answer came in goals, hundreds of them. At Real Madrid, Cristiano didn't just play football, he redefined it. He turned every match into a performance, every goal into a statement. The records began to crumble before him. Fastest to 100 goals, top scorer in club history. Most Champions League goals, his name became synonymous with excellence. But what set him apart wasn't just his statistics, it was his mentality. Every time he scored, he wanted more. Every time he won, he wanted the next victory. He wasn't driven by ego, he was driven by evolution. He wasn't competing with others, he was competing with yesterday's version of himself. And in the process, he inspired millions. Young players began to follow his routines, his work ethic, his relentless pursuit of perfection. He showed the world that success isn't luck, it's a lifestyle. Then came one of the greatest moments of his career, Euro 2016. Wearing his nation's colors, Ronaldo led Portugal to their first major trophy. Even when injury forced him off the pitch in the final, he coached from the sidelines, shouting, urging, believing. When Portugal lifted the trophy, tears streamed down his face. It wasn't just a victory, it was validation. The boy who left home at 12 had brought glory to his country. But even after reaching the summit, Ronaldo's story didn't stop. He moved to Juventus, where he continued to break records, proving that age was powerless against his will. He adapted, evolved, and continued to dominate. And when he later joined Al Nassr, people called it the end. But Ronaldo doesn't believe in endings, only new beginnings. He took football to new horizons, bringing global attention to leagues once overlooked. Beyond the stadiums, Cristiano Ronaldo became a symbol not just of football excellence, but of resilience, discipline, and belief. He taught the world that greatness isn't given, it's earned every single day. He showed that pain can be power, that doubt can be fuel, and that the only real limits are the ones we accept. Ronaldo's journey from a poor island boy to a global icon is more than a sports story. It's a life lesson. It's about believing in yourself when no one else does. It's about outworking everyone, refusing excuses, and demanding the best version of yourself every single day. He once said, "I'm not a perfectionist, but I like to feel that things are done well." And that's exactly how he's lived, chasing excellence in every breath, every step, every goal. Today, Cristiano Ronaldo stands not just as one of the greatest athletes of all time, but as a symbol of destiny fulfilled. He turned every setback into strength, every challenge into an opportunity, and every dream into reality. When the story of football is told, it will be impossible to write it without his name. His legacy is more than goals, more than trophies, it's inspiration. He made millions believe that no dream is too big, no obstacle too high, no limit too real. Because if a boy from Madeira could rise to become the face of world football, what's stopping anyone else from turning their dreams into destiny? Cristiano Ronaldo didn't just follow a dream, he became it. And in doing so, he showed us all that destiny doesn't choose you, you create it, with every drop of sweat, every ounce of faith, and every moment of relentless pursuit. From dream to destiny, that is the story of Cristiano Ronaldo. The story of a man who proved that nothing is impossible when your heart refuses to quit.